Check.
Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. Today I'm talking about the two dreams I had between yesterday, January 16th, 2025 at around 11 to this morning at around 8, January 17th. I only had two dreams and the first one was kind of small. I really don't remember much. So the first one was I was at my grandparents' house and my pops had a weird skull. Like his skull was like open, and like I felt this kind of like slot area on his head, and it was like where his skull was supposed to be closed. I was like, well, that skull's bashed in, just caved in. And I said something else, and then there's like some other dialogue, and I woke up from that, and I think I remember more details, and I was like, well, remember it, because I really didn't fancy writing it down and all that, because it was probably like 3:55 in the morning, and I just wanted to go back to sleep because I only had 5 hours at this point. So I go back to sleep and I have this weird ass dream. So this dream starts at my old high school, and I'm in this area and I'm by a door and I hear some screams and I get a dream message from my dream awareness system that I created. Um, that said, like, hey, your school is a prison and these are the prisoners. But they were screaming like they were being tortured. It was like they were being tortured inside this place. And then so some other stuff happens for a bit, and then Junior and Cody and maybe Joseph from SML came into the dream, and they were like, "We're gonna help get these people out of here." And so they made like this kind of gosh, what's that? Whoopi? No, no, it's not Whoopi. I think it's like a Goldberg contraption to like get to them or something. But it was more of like a jungle gym kind of setup to get back to where I was. So I had to climb this sketchy ass ladder that was all wavy and bendy. So I got to the top of that, then I climbed another ladder, and then I walked for a while, got back to the door, and then something happened where we like went back down to the ground, and then we talked for a bit. What? Okay. And then we heard that they were gonna like I think this is like another dream message saying, "Hey, these administrators or whatever are gonna try like hit you with their cars or whatever, so you don't let these people out." And then so we're like frantically running. We're like hauling ass up the sketchy ladder, up the sketchy wavy ladder. So this ladder was kind of like a kind of like if you're so picture a curve and you're climbing like a curve but like with steps and stuff. So we get to the top of that, we get to the top of the normal ladder, and then they were like, run, run, we'll figure this out, we'll do this for you. And then I find this slide and I go down. It's pretty cool actually. And then there's like a car there, and I was like, and this person was about to crush me to death or whatever with the car. And so I said, hey, I'm about to launch a $67,000 lawsuit on this place for whatever, whatever, something different. And then they stood down because I wasn't trying to free those people. And then I met up with my helper from River Ridge. We'll call her Miss L for namesake. I don't, just to be nice. So Miss L and I are walking to the car loop. What? Huh, it's all good. Okay. Yeah, so Miss L and I are walking, and I'm barefoot. And I'm walking to the car loop, which I usually take the bus. So that's kind of weird. Uh, I was going the car loop. I'm laughing because there's a detail coming up that Harper's gonna laugh about. And I'm not wearing shoes. Like I'm just barefoot in this dream, and here's the weird thing: I can actually feel like the rocks, the ground beneath my feet. Now, usually, this is quite odd for me because usually I'm like in a dream. I usually don't have feeling in my lower half. I like my legs and stuff, and my feet. So like I can't tell what the surface is I'm walking on. Usually, um, but in this dream I could. So I didn't have shoes on. I'm like, well, hey, lady, I don't have my shoes. And I think before that, I think like one of the shoes magically. Okay, so I forgot this. It was either I was walking barefoot, and then one of the shoes magically appeared on my foot, and then the other scenario was I was walking with one shoe, and the other foot was barefoot, and I could just feel the ground. And so we go inside this building. And I mean, River Ridge is basically all outdoors, which, yeah, not a big fan. Um, Thankfully, it's been 4 years since I've been there. And, I go in there, and this lady's like complaining how she doesn't have enough time for this because she has to get to a colonoscopy appointment. And I'm like, okay. And then when we go in the building, my sense of what tile I'm on is gone. And I'm like, oh, looks like I did oh, wait, no, that comes up. So I sit down, and she puts some shoes down beside me, and I feel them. I'm like, these are not my shoes. And she's like, well, I don't know where they are. And so, all of a sudden, the other shoe appears, and I'm just wearing both shoes. I'm like, oh, never mind. Looks like I was wearing both my shoes. And then, I guess it was like humid, so she was worried about something. And I was like, don't worry, my dad has a mustache, he'll be fine. And I guess my dad was coming to get me. So and then I think we went back outside or something, and then the dream ended. So thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think of these dreams down in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one.
Stop virtual camera check. Stop recording check.